Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing my final 2020 Democratic primary predictions. I'm doing it now because I don't know whenever my hotspot's going to run out. So the frick was that? Don't know, don't care. But yeah, these are gonna be final prediction. I know it's early, but again, I want to do it now rather than later. It's after the debate. I don't think there'll be any major changes unless Andrew Yang fucking turns into a Super Saiyan and just steals voters because he's a meme lord or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, let's take a look. So I'm gonna be talking about the top 5 popular vote, and then I'm gonna distribute that to delegates. Okay. So in Iowa, fifth place is, well, this could be this could be very controversial, but I do think Elizabeth Warren is going to get fifth. I if I just think she could have gotten third or fourth if she didn't attack Bernie Sanders. But the way she did, especially since everybody knows how Bernie Sanders is, she'll get fifth. Fourth place, I honestly think Andrew Yang will. I don't think the polls are accurate at all. I think Andrew Yang has a lot of support in these first 4 states, especially since he's growing in crowds near similar to Warren, Sanders, and Biden. Third place, this is where the delegates will come in. I think top 3 will be the only ones that get above 15%. So that's just my opinion. Pete Buttigieg will get third place. And I think he'll end up winning 3 delegates out of this. Just 3 delegates. Second place is going to be Joe Biden. I honestly think he is in a running to win the state. But then again, Bernie Sanders has just surged and he isn't stopping. Finally, first place again, Bernie Sanders. You know, I do think Sanders will end up winning 23 delegates out of this, and Biden will just end up winning the rest. I forgot the S. Okay. And after this, I do think John Delaney will end up dropping out after this. So just expect a lot of dropouts in these first 2 states. But a lot, I mean a couple. Okay, New Hampshire, fifth place. I think this is where Elizabeth Warren is done. She's dead on arrival. I think Andrew Yang will get fifth place in New Hampshire. Fourth place, I think Tom Steyer will. Again, I don't know how, but the guy is just very popular in these states. I don't know why. Probably because he's got that money. Third place, Pete Buttigieg again. A lot of people, I can already expect the Warren fans to hate me after this. Like, no, Elizabeth Warren, best candidate. Tom Steyer, Andrew Yang, meh. Second place, Joe Biden. Again, he honestly doesn't need these first 2 states, and I'll explain why later. And first, Bernie Sanders as well. Bernie Sanders is going to win these first 2 states, and it's going to help him a lot. I do think all 5 of these candidates will get delegates in some case. Yang will get the least with 2 delegates. Steyer will get 5. Buttigieg will get 6. Biden will get... Hold on. Wrong. Biden will also get 6. Actually, scratch that. Biden, Buttigieg. There we go. That's more accurate. Yang will get 2 delegates. Steyer will get 5 delegates. Steyer will get 4 delegates. Pete Buttigieg will get 5 delegates. Joe Biden will also get 5 delegates. And Bernie Sanders will get 8 delegates. I don't plan these ahead. I hope you know that. Man, it's the fact that Steyer's got delegates. That's what's going to piss people off. Okay, Nevada. Okay, so the dropouts, expect Elizabeth Warren to say, I'm done, I'm dropping out, and expect Michael Bennet to drop out, and possibly Tulsi Gabbard. I don't think so, especially since we got that Hawaii, and these, and America, Samoa, Guam, Puerto Rico, Northern Islands, Virgin Islands. That might be why Gabbard stays in. She could get some support out of that, some, Levi, I'm not saying it right, but still. Expect her to stay in the race. I expect her to stay in the race. So expect Bennett and Warren to drop out after that. Nevada. So pretty much your top candidates right now are Biden, Sanders, Buttigieg, Yang, Steyer, and Bloomberg. Those are your 6 candidates. In Nevada, I think Pete Buttigieg will get 5th. Am I spelling this right? Jesus Christ. Yeah. Again, Pete Buttigieg, not really popular in the state. trust. In South Carolina, he's gonna be dead as a doornail in South Carolina. I'm just gonna say that now, like how Warren's dead as a doornail in New Hampshire. Fourth place, I expect Tom Steyer to do well. In just like New Hampshire, I think all 5 of these candidates will end up getting delegates in some form. Third place, Andrew Yang. Again, I don't believe the polls are right. Andrew Yang has so much internet appeal, has so much ground support that it's unreal that the guy isn't more popular than 3%. Honestly, he looks like he should have more. Because Warren, Bernie, Elizabeth, Joe, Elizabeth, those guys, woman, they look like they got their support in the polls. But Yang, he doesn't. He looks like he should be in the 10% area. 10, 15%. Second place, Bernie Sanders. I don't think... Look, he really needed Joe Biden. Like, if my predictions are correct, he really needed Joe Biden to get third in New Hampshire. Because if he can just... Joe can get second place in both Iowa and New Hampshire. He is good for Nevada, which I do think he'll end up winning Nevada by like 3 points. If he can get the silver medal in Iowa and New Hampshire. Now, Pete Buttigieg, he'll get just a single delegate, which will, if the qualifications are similar as they are for the New Hampshire debate, he'll automatically get the South Carolina debate. Pre-South Carolina primary debate, as I'm going to call it. Tom Steyer, I think he'll get 4 delegates. Andrew Yang, I think he'll get 6. Bernie Sanders, he'll pick up, let's say 12 delegates, and Joe Biden will pick up 13 delegates. Okay, we have the final 54 delegates. South Carolina, expect Michael Bloomberg to pick up. I don't see, with the high black population in South Carolina, I don't see Pete Buttigieg getting enough to make the top 5. He'll get 6th place definitely, if not 7, because Tulsi Gabbard's also there. 4th place, I expect Tom Steyer. Again, very popular in the States. Again, Andrew Yang, here's a fun fact. Andrew Yang has a higher, has more black appeal than Pete Buttigieg. Andrew Yang has a higher favorability in the black community than Pete Buttigieg. So that'll tell you a lot. And I think he'll end up getting 3rd place in South Carolina. 2nd place, Bernie Sanders. Again, there's no Elizabeth Warren at this point in time. She's gone. So it is looking like a 2-way race between Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. But, of course, we got that sneaky shadow called Andrew Yang just popping in. Now, I only see Bernie and Biden getting delegates. I don't see Yang, I don't see Steyer, and I don't see Bloomberg getting delegates. I can see this happening, like, not 72, definitely like 64 to 35, definitely. So, out of all this, Andrew Yang, Tom Steyer, they're tied in 4th place with 8 delegates. Pete Buttigieg is in 3rd place with 9 delegates. Bernie Sanders in 2nd place with 62 delegates. And Joe Biden is in 1st place with 68 delegates. Now, based off my prediction, right off the gate, Pete Buttigieg, Bernie Sanders, Joe Biden, they qualify for the New Hampshire debate. Steyer, Yang, Buttigieg, Sanders, Biden, they'll qualify for the Nevada debate. Biden, Sanders, Buttigieg, Yang, Steyer. You know. Okay, so pretty much at this point, Warren, she's gone. Gabbard might be gone, but I think she'll hang in there a little bit. Bennett, gone. And Delaney, gone. So here's what we're looking forward to towards Super Tuesday. I'm going to give some early Super Tuesday predictions. Honestly think Bloomberg, Klobuchar, and Gabbard, they'll shine. They'll get some delegates in Super Tuesday. I hope so. Like, not I hope so. Like, more so I hope so because I'll be right. Now, the pledge delegation, this whole map can just be green because you know they're going to go for Joe Biden. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. These are just my final predictions. Honestly, it honestly is a 2-way race. 2-way race? Wow, I cannot speak. LTE is right. Red Eagle, they're all right. It's just a 2-way race between Biden and Sanders. As much as I hate to admit it, Andrew Yang, Yang Gang 2024, baby. Anyway, guys, it's the Cat saying peace.